This is how much my 6'9" husband eats at BJ's. Quick note, he is actually on a diet right now. But don't worry, that doesn't mean he's going to eat less food, it just means he's picking healthier options. Unfortunately for him, that also means he can't have any of his usual Dr. Pepper and had to get water instead. For his first appetizer, he ended up going with the ahi poke. He started out pretty sad since it wasn't his usual mott sticks, but by the end of the poke, he was starting to realize that maybe the healthier option wasn't too bad. But then came to the Brussels sprouts, which put him right back to being sad again. At least they had some honey sriracha sauce on them to make them a little bit tastier. For the first part of his main meal, he ended up going with the Thursday 1999 slow roasted entree, which came with 2 sides. His first side was the chicken tortilla soup, which came out before the rest of it, so he slurped that up. Right after he emptied that bowl, the rest of the slow roasted entree came out. The other side was a bunch of little trees that he makes look like asparagus because of how tall he is. This man is looking like Gulliver over here. After struggling to eat those, he was able to move over to the slow roasted sirloin, which put a smile right back onto his face. You already know he downed that with no issues. The only problem was that it wasn't very big, so he ended up putting in another order. For that, he ended up going with the chicken protein bowl, which actually ended up being pretty huge, but to nobody's surprise, he was able to eat all of it and still somehow be hungry. So he then put in an order of the house wedge salad, but obviously got it without blue cheese since blue cheese has mold in it, but ranch is good. So that's what he got instead. Because of his diet, he wasn't going to get any dessert, but the Thursday deal came with a Pizookie, so BJ's forced his hand and he had no choice but to order that cookies and cream Pizookie. But because of the diet, he did decide to graciously share with me to finish off the meal.